It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Meanwhile, I'm dripping water everywhere because Genasi.
I will not let you do this!
Well, she's doing some decent damage.
Let's... go!
Level up.
Let's... Let's...
Yep. 2 points. 2 health, skill points, huh? Ooh. Whee! What's you recommend? Extra smiting. I'll take that, yes.
Yes, indeed.
Hello there. Can I do something for you?
Okay. Particular weapon doesn't matter right now because I'm not specializing. So she's just as good with any weapon as... Well, she doesn't have the exotic weapon abilities, but any other weapon she can do just fine. Nice. More beetles. I'm really thinking there's some sort of lizardman livestock. He did. It did one to you. You did a whole hell of a lot to him.
Bring it to me! Yes, indeed.
Oh, yes.
Okay, into the thing we go. Okay. Somebody shot at me.
You won't win. You.
Bring it to me!
They both had short bows? Oh. Okay. Paladin scale armor is cleaner. Chainmail would be better. tend to think the flail should have some sort of critical related aspect to it. It's a very, very nasty weapon to be hit with in real life. Then again, everything is. But it's like designed to deal lots of heavy damage very easily. I did 17 damage. Let me look real quick to see what the critical 20 times 2. So yeah, 17 is possible. Okay. Stand your ground. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, I love the way it does that. Watch the line here. That's pretty cool. Nice the way it advances like that.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh, he tried to cast a spell in front of 2 melees. Lizardling Guard gave 120 XP. Wow. How much does a normal lizard give? 42. Shaman, 42. I wonder what the guards have. Other than great swords. Okay, let's get somewhere. And rest. Still trying to figure out how to get lay on hands on my... Okay, good. So it won't be that much of a problem. I just have to remember to pause.
Oh, great spirits of the stone
Be
tomb.
really great
Please hear
is
our
if it was
plea.
making them
The other
making things
lizardling
black and
tribes
white
take our
too for the dark
territory.
vision.
They
Then
wage
again, it might be low
war.
light instead of dark
And
vision.
before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood. Here, your very presence offends the
Now-
stone god.
Given my past successes, my past attempts at diplomacy, I'm expecting this to fail, to go and blow up in my face.
And this gives you the right
Never
to
mind.
intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals.
Here we go.
What do you propose then?
Oh.
Warm blood?
Since we're neighbors, we should strive to be good ones. I've tried this every time.
We are not your neighbors by choice. Warmbloods have broken many deals with the people of the Scale before.
Oh,
Your
this is new.
words are wasted and futile. Kill the...
Okay. I don't think Smite Evil's going to do much because these are lizardlings and they're typically neutral.
Bring it to
I
me!
didn't want to do this, but...
They accept a favor for a favor, but not we should be good neighbors. I mean, the reasoning they have for not accepting good neighbors is this, it would reason not to accept a favor for a favor too. Eh. Oh well. And there's the boundary of the dark vision. Oh, we get a dagger +1 out of that. Okay. Strong box. Particularly not well hidden.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Okay, not ready to leave yet. There's some, we have to, since we did not broker peace, we need to make sure we got everybody. By which I mean, I know there's other lizardmen here. And Bevel's paying more attention than I am. Where'd you three come from?
Let's go!
I think this person will count as my wisdom religious type. Let's see, I have the swashbuckler monk, I have the warlock, I have the rogue fighter, which is primarily a rogue. I think I'm going to do 2 more characters. This character's the paladin. Then I have the swashbuckler monk who might be going to duelist. Then I have what's his name? What's her name? Oh, the warlock. That's 3. The 4th one, the first one I started, was the rogue fighter. So I think I will do 2 more characters, and one will be a flat-out strength-based type fighter or barbarian type, and the other one will be... I think I'll be doing my necromancer.
You ready to get out of here yet?
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
There was no way to treat Bevel. Bevel's nice.
Our talk is for our ears alone. Bevel has served his purpose and does not need to be troubled any further. Bevel has his uses, but it is not wise to depend on someone of Starling blood for too long. Also, his complaining tires me and will not serve you where you are bound.
What were those ruins in the swamp?
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories. I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Is Bevel coming with me?
No. I know you value him as a friend, but he will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He will only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler
But I like Bevel. Bevel's good.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them. Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter.
Oh,
The
I'm
beast
kind
that
of vaguely
attacked us will leave
playing
West Harbor
pink with
alone
it
once
now.
they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the...
The path you must take. Okay. Now, since I think you need to make sure to do... I need to talk to some people first. Otherwise, he might just send you out into the world, and you won't be able to do things like bilk Devil
So,
from...
your father sent you... I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back. Not that I'm not tempted. Amy certainly would have jumped at the chance,
Please,
but we
come with
lost
me.
a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully
But
your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I'll do my best to keep the... I've got some bandages here. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do. Wish I could go with you, but not really. Plenty of lizard folk in the swamp, of course. Good luck.
Okay.
This is way too much. I can't take all this.
Now, do I want to use the flail? 19 to 20. It's almost the same. Yeah, the longsword's better. Scale mail's already what I'm wearing.
This incursion is the most... I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. Not that go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered.
We were just
I
trying to
had made
help.
it clear to stay out of it. I am no doddering scholar in need of your amateurish attempts to help. The girl died a meaningless death. A needless sacrifice only helps your enemy. Help with the journey, you say? Advice. Advice is what, as functional as the famous harborman thick-headedness is, it still won't prove much help against, let's say, a lizardling sword or javelin. You aren't mistaken on that, but don't bother asking for more. I've already lost an apprentice on your behalf. Oh, very...
Okay. Keep the club +1. Keep the dagger +1. Keep one of these short swords because, you know, just in case. Not like I ever actually use much in the way of arrows unless I'm playing an arrow-specific character. But, you know, just in case. What is this? Oh, potion of box skin. How interesting. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. He gives you something, I forget exactly what. Cure moderate wounds. Okay. And she gives you a side quest. Whatever happened to Lauren? If I find out anything, I'll tell you. I keep drifting into playing her like Pink. Pink was a cleric I played on DDO. Not particularly the smartest person, rather min-maxed with low intelligence, but she was an undead canon and very good. She was expected to be primarily healing and anti-undead. So when there were no undead, she healed like crazy. And when there were undead, it's like, cannon, cannon, cannon! Okay.
So, Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. But I don't have any right to tell him how to raise his child. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
Your wisdom's pretty high. Her wisdom's pretty high at 14, so I'm not going to actually blab.
I lead the militia, so I look after people. That includes you. So, why are you leaving? You're less cryptic than your father. But not by much. It won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able to offer some help. I'm sad to see you go. I've always enjoyed trading stories with you. Here.
Oh.
Take this shield. It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold. That might do you some good. So, you want to hear a story?
Ooh, story time!
Look out for the swamp elf. You see, an elf never stops growing. And usually, they head to Evermeet before they get much bigger than human-sized. But one of the eldest lives in our own swamp. Huge he is, tall as a tree. It's the truth, I say. This giant elf has been known to hurl rocks great distances, and it has the evil eye. If it ever locks eyes on you,
What happens? What happens?
it turns you into a stone. Not stone, but a stone. Just look around the swamp, and you'll see hundreds of its victims. And just by looking at them, you can't tell if it's just an ordinary rock, or whether it used to be a man. If you listen quietly, late at night, you can even hear them. Stories? Just don't look 'em in the eyes.
Okay. And I've got a better shield now. So I can sell this old shield to Tarmus.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event. Oh, very.
And talk to Gagan so he can tell me where to go.
Have you said your farewells? To get to Neverwinter, the road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the mare. I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. I've made it known that you travel directly for the city, in the hopes that the enemy will pursue you along the high road. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempt at misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It's time for you to go, my daughter. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
Okay. That's it. I'm gone. Unpacking mod? There's 23 areas? How can there be 23 areas? I mean, it's a really, really small map. Ultimate D&D role-playing experience. That's fairly close to the truth. This is one of the best games for D&D ever. I kind of almost should have named her Pink. Anyway, now on to either Necromancer or full-out Fighter Barbarian or something like that.